Hello, and welcome back to the next episode in our Pillars of Eternity campaign, playing as Kasemir the Cipher. Here we are. It's been a little bit of time since I last picked up Pillars of Eternity, so there's quite a substantial temporal gap between the recording of this episode and the last one. But I have refreshed myself as to where we're at with everything. Obviously, we're currently in Ondra's Gift in the city of Defiance Bay, and we've been around and spoken to a few people here and there, done a few quests, or at least started them. And we've just finished speaking to Naya, this person over here, who gave us the quest, The Wailing Banshee. Naya's trying to renovate the old lighthouse in Ondra's Gift, but rumors of its haunting have driven away her laborers. She'd like someone to take a look around the place to prove that it's safe for work to begin. So she gave me a key to the lighthouse, which is in the southwest corner of Ondra's Gift, and she doesn't seem to think there's anything wrong with the place, but she'd like me to investigate the rumors anyway. She, of course, was too scared to go in there herself when she saw two big Amawa running away from the lighthouse. But that's okay. We will speak to her again. We've got a little bit more conversation to have with her, but I think she's heading down towards the lighthouse, so we'll have to follow her down there. And then we've got a few other quests to finish. We've got Supply and Demand. We need to find and confront the thugs who are harassing the patrons of the Salty Mast, the brothel here in Ondra's Gift. Maya, the owners, asked us to do that. We need to return to Thristwin in Brackenbury and give him the Engwithan medallion that we bought from Cyril, the prostitute at the Salty Mast. And Cyril, indeed, might be in Brackenbury as well, as she did mention that she now had enough money to potentially leave the Salty Mast, so we'll have to have a look at that. We've also got Viana's Researched, which we need to give to Dunstan. We got that from one of the houses here in Ondra's Gift. Beyond that, I think that's pretty much everything we've got for the moment. Yeah, that's really all we can do. And there's probably a few more things to explore here in Ondra's Gift. Oh, we do have these few quests. All hands on deck. And we need to find Marceno's missing crate, or Marceno. He's a young sailor, and he confided in me that Captain Fortiniro's sea chest was stolen whilst he was distracted. Fortunately for Marceno, his captain is enjoying himself on shore and is yet to hear of the incident. Marceno has pleaded with me to find this chest before the captain returns. It's unlikely they've made it out of Ondra's Gift yet, so I should start my search there. So I just need to explore the area. I'm sure I'll come across them. Can maybe ask some people if they've seen anyone with a chest. We've also got clandestine cargo. I met Imitil, an old deckhand in Ondra's Gift. He was part of a riverboat crew carrying several crates of cargo, including a few boxes of Engwithan artifacts. Several suits of armor from Cleoban Rilag attacked the crew, causing the ship to run aground. Now Imitil's looking for someone to retrieve 3 missing pieces of a broken Engwithan scepter. He knows an animancer who would be willing to buy the artifact if all of the parts are found. Yeah, so Imitil told me that the other pieces of the artifact will probably have washed into the shallows around the docks. I might be able to figure out what this item is and get a better price for it if I find all the missing pieces. So I'll have to have a look in the shallows, which I think I can only do during the day. I think at night time the tide rises and you're not able to get into the shallows. We've also got Brave Darren. A young boy named Darren has gone missing in Ondra's Gift. We spoke to his mother, Oda, who said he's been missing for a few days, and she hasn't been able to look for him because she has to care for her hollow-born child at home. So she's asked us to explore Ondra's Gift and try and find out what happened to Darren. I spoke to the sailors and fishermen and heard rumors that Darren's father frequents the Salty Mast, and I managed to track him down there. He left the boy for a quick drink and lost track of him, and is now too ashamed to return home, as he should be. Imital told me that Darren likes to play around the ships at the docks, and Marceno, a local deckhand, told me that Darren came by a few days ago asking to play on the ship, but he was refused, and then he saw the kid heading towards the Salty Mast, a local brothel. Now, I haven't found hide nor hair of Darren anywhere, but I suspect he might be in the shallows somewhere, so not a happy ending for that story, I don't think, but we'll have to see. Hard feelings. Bracanta Dominel asked me to make an example out of a man named Kolfeg as a favor. We did that. We beat him up in his house here in Ondra's Gift, and we now need to return to Bracanta and tell her what happened. And that's pretty much everything that we have on the go at the moment. So, And then, of course, the main quest, we need to find a way into the Temple of Wudica, which we will be able to access through the sewers, I believe. But anyway, that's everything for the moment. We've obviously got a little bit more to do. We'll go speak to Naya shortly. But other than that, everything's going fairly well, I think. We've still got a bit more to explore around Ondra's Gift. There's a few places we've not been in, like the Ramshackle House, which I think is related to that quest, Supply and Demand, because we did pick up off of them a key, one of these keys. Rusty Bronze Key, maybe? I can't remember. One of these ones. Anyway, we've got a few things here. I don't remember if I've read all of these, so I might just have a look through them. We've got the engraved silver key, which has a handle in the form of a stylized sun. I think that was for the Temple of Aothas back in that first village that we came across. We have a broken blade. This is the upper half of a broken blade. The metal is of fine quality, and it is unclear what caused it to snap neatly at the midpoint. That's the sword from the Endless Paths of Odnua. We have the rusted iron cell key, crudely shaped, and has rusted from many years of use in Raedric's Hold's dungeons. The burnished steel key belonged to Nedmar, the High Priest of Barath in Raedric's Hold. We have a geological map, which marks areas of geological activity in the Deerwood and Erglanfath. Of note is a description of a cavern where molten rock flows within a deep chasm. A rusty bronze key that was found in Pernisk's house. Viana's diary. This looks like a diary belonging to someone named Viana. The latest entry bears yesterday's date. Clessia arrives tomorrow. The way we parted after her last visit, I didn't think she'd return. When I received the letter from Otsia, I expected the worst. The distance has been hard for her, and my focus on my research hasn't made things any easier. Tomorrow, none of that will matter. The things we said, the things I didn't say, I'll have the chance to make it up to her. I wish we had more privacy here, but for now, that old house on the north side of Ondra's Gift is still empty. And that's where I saved her from those mercenaries. Viana, that is. And she gave us her research. These pages contain Viana's research on Engwithan techniques for imbuing matter with essence. She appears to have developed a method based on her studies of animats. On the first page is a note to someone named Dunstan. The stolen Engwithan medallion gives +2 might. It's engraved with ancient Engwithan symbols. Though large and heavy, it hangs gracefully from a gold chain. The Edict of Arrest. This edict calls for the arrest of Aeon, whose recent actions have led to the death of a Knight of the Crucible. It requests reporting any information to Justicia Aldmar, and it is signed Commander Cleaver. Or Cliver. We've got 2 of those. I think that's the chap in the sewers. I can't remember what we did with him. He might be gone now, I don't know. This old key looks like it's been rusted from years of exposure to the salty air. And the lighthouse key, an iron key striped red with thick accumulations of rust. Alright, so that is everything we've got. We've also got this Club of Refined and Prestigious Gentlemen membership ring. This ring signifies membership in the Club of Refined and Prestigious Gentlemen. Beneath its sigil, a motto is inscribed in Eld Adiran, Friod und Earthmadu. Very good. Alright, so let's go speak to Naya.
Hey, you think we could get another dog? Keep this one company? Just a thought.
Maybe we'll do that, Adair. He likes dogs. Alright. Hello, Naya.
Good day to you.
So, have you figured out what all the fuss is about? No, not yet, but I have some questions. Naya nods. What do you want to know? Well, do you know what might be inside the lighthouse? If only, Naya shrugs. It's been uninhabited since they flooded Ondra's Gift. Okay. And can you tell me about the flooding of Ondra's Gift? Hadrit ordered it near the end of the War of Defiance. It was one of the finishing blows to the Adiran military. Cost us a lot, though. The whole district was supposed to be evacuated, but not everyone left in time. The Adirans put anyone they found to the sword. The lucky ones who escaped the slaughter drowned hours later when Hadrit's forces broke the dams. Locals say the lighthouse keeper was one of the people who stayed behind, and one of the last to die. She shrugs. I don't know why that makes the lighthouse any more haunted than the rest of the gift, but there you have it. Okay, what are you building anyway? An inn, allegedly. She brushes a single loose strand of her bun behind her ear. The gift needs a spot with a little more class than the salty mast. This district has been in the dumps since the War of Defiance. It seemed ready for some fresh development. So imagine my excitement when I find this place, 3 floors tall and right on the water, for a sale at a reasonable price. The seller suggested that there were other interested buyers, so I closed the deal before I'd taken time to really look into it. Stupid. She shakes her head. Being from New Haomar, I knew about the floods, but I didn't know about the superstition surrounding the lighthouse, and the cellar was long gone by the time I found out. At this point, it'll be a miracle from the Lady of Lament herself if I make my investment back. Yeah, so you're not from Defiance Bay, is that right? She laughs bitterly. What gave it away? The accent? Or the fact that I was the dupe who paid good coin for this place? I'm from New Haomar, on the northern coast. It's smaller than Defiance Bay, so I came here hoping for some fresh opportunities, and maybe the chance to do a little good in this neighborhood. Okay. And have you seen someone named Darren? Naya taps her chin. The name doesn't ring a bell. If you find him, ask him if he's interested in doing some construction. Alright. I will do that. So let's just have a look at this lighthouse. I don't think we'll go in, but we'll just have a look. Don't know what all the fuss is about, to be honest. Alright. So, let's do this supply and demand one. She wants me to stop the thugs. She suspects that someone's organizing them, and then I was attacked by thugs who are harassing the brothel patrons. One of them may have evidence of a larger plot, and he dropped a key that looks like it belongs to a house in Andra's gift, which I'm pretty sure is one of these houses over here.
Steady does it.
I should, though, make sure I'm sneaking around so that we potentially discover hidden objects or traps or whatever.
And what does the flame reveal?
With its crooked and missing shingles, the roof resembles a prize fighter's gap-toothed smile. Very good. And that's unlocked with the rusty bronze key. So in we go. Deal with the instigator behind the attacks. We've got Aphra and a few harassing thugs.
Good day, stranger.
Aphra wears a defiant expression and a sturdy yet battered suit of armor. She seems to bear each scratch and ding with pride. You don't look like one of the knights. Can I help you with something? Who are you? I'm Aphra, a lieutenant with the Dozens. She taps her dented breastplate. We're the last fighting force in Defiance Bay that remembers what it means to be Deerwooden. And unfortunately, I'm the only one who seems to care about the way Maya's squeezing the locals. Actually, speaking of that, I'm here about the trouble at the Salty Mast. Ordinary Kith are angry, as they should be with that crooked Amawa toadying up to the nobles. She sneers. She's using the tragedy of Widewind's legacy to line her pockets. She's no better than the Adiran overlords we drove out 200 years ago. People around here know you to be an honest broker. Maya's made it so only the rich can afford her establishment. Yet she sits in the poorest district of Defiance Bay. How's that fair? We've taken matters into our own hands, but she's the real criminal here. Why don't you tell her to back down? Okay, so I could try get her to lower her prices, or I could side with her. This will probably lead to a fight. I don't have enough resolve for whatever that option is. I can try convince her with intellect, but I kind of see their point. Like, you know, you should cater to a wide demographic. And they've got the upstairs and downstairs area, so maybe I can speak to Maya and we can come to an amicable resolution. So that's a good point. I'll see if I can get Maya to lower her prices. Aphra nods. I'm glad you see our side. Well, I see a side. You're going to tell Maya she can't lock us out like this, right? Well, let's just see. I'm going to take your milk, though.
Hail, traveler.
We have an understanding about the brothel, right? Is there something else? No, never mind. And I will take your cocoa as well. We live here. We just want to be treated fair-like. Okay. Oh,
In low.
that's good. We get some pearls. Anything else in here that's hidden? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, we'll exit that. We'll have to go speak to Maya again. And... alright, let's go up this way. Braggin. Shove off, we've got nothing to talk about. Got nothing to say to you. What are you looking at? Get out of my face. Alright, so they're a nasty looking group. What is this? Where does this go? I don't think have I been in there? I'm just going to check, because, like I said, it has been a while since I had a look at...
Be quiet.
At this, since I played this game. There's The bed is as stiff as a plank. The worn, grimy blankets feel as if they'd come apart in the wash. A dozen tiny somethings squirm within the pot of rice. Okay, nothing too interesting in here. Just some backer NPCs. The gold-plated NPCs, as I'm sure everyone watching this knows, are Kickstarter backer NPCs. They have no quests and have no bearing on the game whatsoever. They just have some flavor, text, dialogue. Not even dialogue, actually. It's just like you get to peer into their soul and get a little bit of an insight into their story. We need more reasonable people in Defiance Bay. Why isn't the Duke doing more to help us? That's where I went into, the ramshackle house. Let's go up here.
And what does the flame reveal?
Let's make sure
I'll
I'm
see what I can find.
sneaking around. Andre's gift. It's a hell of a time. Alright. I like that name. Khwarizmian. Very similar to the Persian Shahs. I don't know that group. I can't pronounce it. Khwarizmian Shahs or whatever. Got a courtesan here. The prostitute holds her hips, thrusting her chest forward as you come near her.
Hello.
Oh, very
Hello?
kind, but not interested. Thank you very much. Okay, the abandoned house. I don't remember what's in this one. I'll just check. Ah, yes, I remember now. This is the one with Viana. There she is. I'll be alright, thank you again. No problem, Viana. And that had camping supplies, which we cannot take. Because we're already at the maximum amount of camping supplies. Which is fine. That's no problem at all. Kein Problem.
You must have seen some amazing sights on your way north.
Sure. Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves. Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Deerwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranganui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
Alright, and... Wait, Kolfeg's house. Oh, that's this one. Okay. Yeah, we already... We spoke to Kolfeg. I don't think there's anything more we can do with him. Yeah, you've made your point. Please go. I did indeed make my point, and there was nothing
I shall be discreet.
hidden around here. You weren't hiding any goodies from me, were you, Kolfeg? I think I found everything to the extent you were. Fashioned from a derelict door, the slightest pressure causes it to wobble atop the barrels. Alright. Grimy windows have been papered over from the inside. Did I go in this one? Abandoned house? I may not have. Oh, right, no, I have. The man rubs his brown encrusted gums impulsively. A dozen tiny somethings squirm within the pot of rice. Unless you've got something to share, I'd beat it. If you're looking, we're not selling. I'd ask
Nice and
Pernisk in
quiet.
Copper Lane. He's our guy. And they've got some Svef there, which... if I steal it, will surely cause a ruckus to break out. And I'm usually partial to bringing a ruckus, but
I shall be discreet.
I don't fancy fighting a bunch of crazy Svef addicts. Takes a smooth tongue to solve problems, doesn't it? What did that say? Starwood something or other? I didn't want to come here, but my village wasn't safe anymore. Need more reasonable people in Defiance Bay. So few honest types left. Heritage Hill claims another curious soul. We remind all visitors to Defiance Bay that the hill is sealed for the city's protection.
Light, flame, and
And
sound.
furthermore, that the trade of Engwithan artifacts is strictly forbidden. The Salty Mast isn't the most reputable tavern, but Maya keeps it under control. Okay. Well,
Nice and quiet.
that's back at the Salty Mast now. Got some commoners here. If you're looking to buy exotic goods, Kartugo's right in front of the Valian Trading Company. Yes, I think I spoke to him already. He had some good stuff. At least this town's got variety and culture. The rest of the Deerwood's not so lucky. A touch of sophistication would do much good around here. Yeah. I've already been to... I need to go down there, I think, as a starting point. Been to the Salty Mast. I've done a lot with that. I'm sure that's something I need to investigate at some point. Hick. Drunk sailor, what a surprise.
As a calm sea,
That's not a stereotype.
which is not very...
Alright. Well, let's go down... We'll go across this bridge here.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark.
I shall be discreet.
This place stinks of rotten fish, whatever these dear woodens may think. Alright, we need to go down here. That's the best place. I don't think we can get here, but this part is shallow, so we can go there. Alright. Drop a quick save, because I haven't explored this part before. What do we have here? White leaf. Nice.
Keeping quiet.
Rain blight. Okay. An animat. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, oh. Almost got spotted there. Just thinking
Following
the
your
best way to
Right
handle
away.
this.
What?
Ready, Watcher.
Put Sagani over here.
How may I help?
What?
Let's get me over there. Alright. So, I guess if I
Yeah.
Yes?
initiate combat with Kana on the maybe on the animat. It's immune to charmed, confused, disease, dominated, poisoned, sickened, and unconscious. I don't know what their damage reductions are until we initiate combat. Let's just see. And let's get you to swap to that. Pierce and crush. Crush and slash. Yeah. I'll have to do. Adra animat. Oh, that looks tough. Alright, well let's just see. Get everybody out of stealth. And we need Adair to run forward and knock that down. I'll get... Yeah, you can... chill them. Let's do that in a second though. We'll just wait and see where they all land. I'll shoot the Adra animat. And let's get Sagani to shoot that. Wolf can go for the Rain Blight. I'll drop that there. That should cover all of them. Okay, it looks like Adair's pulled most of them. Yeah, keep shooting the Rain Blight. And you can attack the Rain Blight after that. And Alof, get you to use that now.
Following your...
Or run around and act weird. Why don't you just use it there? Yeah, perfect. Use it again. might get him to now use that. They're resistant to slash and piercing more than everything else. Good to know. Get you to heal. And corrosion, maybe? Corrosion could work nicely. See if that works. Kana, why don't you shoot? It's immune to pierce, so your weapon's piercing, isn't it? What does it say? Pierce damage, yeah, so shoot that. And actually summon them first. And now shoot that. And we'll get these guys to just attack that. Maybe this one can hit the Rain Blight. Actually, better off hitting that. You can hit him. You shoot that. And I will... Yeah, let's Mind Blade them. That worked nicely. That Mind Blade was good. Can't do it again though. And I don't want to shoot him, so I'll shoot that one. And this is one per encounter, so let's use that. See if we can knock down the big fella. Nice, okay. And we'll go now for you can hit him. You can hit him. You can hit that. And you can shoot that now. Yeah, not very effective using pierce weapons. Could try and paralyze it. Try that next. There we go. Paralyzing seems to have worked. Should die now. Obviously a lot of ineffective weapon hits there, causing it to pause. I might disable that feature actually, because typically I don't always have the ability to switch to a weapon type that's not gonna cause that to pop up. I'll just turn that off. Weapon ineffective, yeah, turn that one off. Just need to keep an eye on it. Actually, as well... what am I looking for? No, I think that's fine. I was looking for an option to keep background sound while minimized, but I don't think that is there. Anyway, that encounter went okay. I'm fairly happy with how that one went. Get a bunch of loot.
Sure.
From those animats. Muscles cling to the bricks and planks, their shells sharp enough to cut flesh.
I shall be discreet.
Let's sneak around a bit more. I'm sure there's more enemies. Engwithan Scepter Shaft. This broken shaft looks like part of a scepter. Inscribed runes invoke and channel the wielder's essence. Nice. Okay, that's the edge there. Can't go any further than that. I can't click on that from down here. That's okay. I'm pretty sure I've already read it. What else do we have? Okay. Engwithan Scepter Base. This looks like the base of a scepter. It seems to have broken cleanly from the section above it. What's up here? Aha,
Found something.
some hidden loot. Ooh, with some pearls and golden dukes. Nice. That's very good. Happy with that. Alright, what else do we have? More animats, okay. Alright, well let's drop another quick save. Let's see if we can okay, we've got 2 animats. A rain blight. I'm sure there'll be a big Ardra animat as well.
Ready, Watcher.
Aye?
Put Aloth over here.
Yeah.
Put me over there. Oh, something hidden there. Very good. Alright. Okay, and we might do the same as last time. We'll just get... Or should I do something else? Places a magical that sends, causing them to become prone. How long does it last? Range. I can maybe open with that. And then follow up with something else. Lowering the melee accuracy and critical hit range. Pillar of Faith. Explodes in a burst of electrical energy, inflicting shock damage. I don't know if shock damage will be helpful, but I don't know. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Actually, it doesn't say if they're immune to shock. Immune to poison. Yeah, I think shock damage might actually work. Let's hold that in
Following your lead.
anticipation. We'll start combat with that. Let's get everyone else out of stealth now. And yeah, let's put... oh, I can do some other ones. Granting allies a bonus to all defense. That'd be pretty good. Let's try this shock one though, I'm kind of curious. We'll put that there. Or actually, let's put it like... we'll put it there. Get you to move forward. Can you shoot that? Get you to go there. Okay, let's see if this works, and we'll follow up with that. Oh, that like instantly killed that animat. Very good. Happy with that. You go after the big guy. And let's use Mind Blades on the Rain Blight there. And I'll get you to shoot the little one. Come on, we'll do that. Where is that? Okay. Let's move you forward and do that. Okay, that's working okay. Guess hit the Rain Blight. Smash it with your Grimoire maybe, or no, just use regular attacks. Maybe I should do that. Let's do the Bounding Missiles. And you can use that on that. Pretty unlikely that he'll knock them down, but let's give him his defense bonus. Okay, nice. Good, that's all going nicely. Now you can whack him in the back. Yeah, happy with all that. Let's summon that there. Finish off that animat maybe. Burn damage be good? Burn damage might be good. Let's try it. Okay, and you can... Oh. Not the greatest hit damage against him. But anyway, we're getting there. Let's finish off that animat. Cool, and now after the big fella. Perfect. Should I... Yeah, let's... That way he can't defend himself, and I'll summon those three. And then get them to attack. Nice. Cool. That went alright. Still got a good amount of health left on everyone. And we get some more loot in here. Very good.
I shall be discreet.
What else do we have? The Engwithan Scepter Spike. This looks like the top portion of a scepter. There's a short spiraled spike at one end for attaching the finial. Nice, we got all the scepter pieces. Barnacles encrust the hull of this beached boat. Something, the jagged Adra fingers most likely, has clawed deep rifts in the wood. Whoever tried to sail through them must have been desperate or inexperienced. Okay. Cool. Well, I think that... And that goes back up there, so it's just this last part here. There might be some more enemies, but I think we might have got them all now. Oh, those must be those thugs that took the... Yep, there's a chest there. Must be the thugs that took the chest. Very good. Mud squelches underfoot. Crabs scuttle out of the debris.
Worth a look.
Oh, what's this? A fine hunting bow. Nice. Now, what's going on with this soul here? A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around a dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Reach toward the soul. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrolled rage. Calm down and show me what happened. The soul flickers. It ripples toward you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty mast. Women with painted faces weave between men stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He said he'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when you tried to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, two men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in abused strays. In your hollow-born sister that time father took her from her splintering cradle and to the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. A knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm, and a muddy boot sails toward your face. Then, everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. Life is unfair. I wouldn't expect the next one to be any different. You did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. No, you died. You need to understand this to move on. Darren's soul absorbs this thought and ebbs in the ocean mists around the dock. Oh, poor kid. Well, we may as well take the dagger. The boy's small hands are rigid in death, but you pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to have belonged to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel. Alright, well, we'll need to go and tell Otter about the unfortunate news. And we can also return to Imitil now as well. Maybe we'll go tell Otter first, actually, 'cause she's just over here, isn't it? Yeah, that's her house there.
And what?
Oh, didn't mean to go in stealth. Hello, Otter. Got some bad news. Have you found my Darren yet? Let's be diplomatic. You may want to sit down. Darren won't be coming back. Otter's mouth falls open, and she stares back in shock. My boy's dead? That can't be. What happened? He crossed 2 dangerous men near the brothel. Darren was defending one of the prostitutes from a couple of thugs. He was very brave, and you should be proud. No, yeah, he crossed 2 dangerous men near the brothel. I'm just gonna be straight with you. That's how it happened. She sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. How could the gods be so cruel? Her breath hitches. How could anyone let this happen to my boy? After several seconds, she closes her eyes and swallows. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering. Thank you, at least, for bringing me answers. Here, take these. I've been saving several keepsakes for Darren one day, but he won't need them now. And I doubt I'll have another child to pass them on to. So we get some moderate positive reputation with Defiance Bay. My poor boy. I know. Most unpleasant. We could actually also... Maybe we should go tell the father at the Salty Mast. I don't know if he'll give a shit though, but... we can at least see what he has to say for himself. And then we need to find whoever had that dagger with the B on it. Maybe give a little frontier justice. But we'll speak to Imitil. So we can hand that scepter in now.
Greetings.
Imitil rubs a calloused thumb over the runes in the opal. Is this about the broken scepter? Not just yet, but have you seen anyone come this way carrying a large chest? Come to think of it, I did. He points to the east. They went that way. Couldn't have gotten too far. Anything else you need? As he gazes out over the water. Yes,
Gods keep you.
I have the 3 pieces. His bristled eyebrows rise to a peak. You mean you got past those armored monsters? I don't know how. He shakes his head. Listen, if you're willing, I'll give you this last piece. He holds up the opal, and the name of someone who'll buy it all. All I want is 200 pawns for getting the cargo here. Sound fair? Moderate negative. Snatch the opal, moderate negative. You want 200 pawns for locking the rest of the crew in the hold and sinking the ship? Look, He rubs the back of his sunburned neck. How about 100? I'm just trying to get by until the next job. Give me that opal, and the name, or you'll wish those suits of armor had finished you. No. Alright, 100 is fair enough. I don't want negative reputation, so... I'll take that. He accepts your money and gives you the opal. It's still warm from his hands. You'll want to go to the Brackenberry Sanitarium and find Nans. She'll know more about this artifact, and I know for a fact she's bought them from our crew before. Anything else you need? No, that's it, thank you. Clandestine cargo. So, we got an extra scepter piece. What's that? Minor ring of protection. Oh, yeah, okay. That's fine, don't need that. We got the runic Engwithan relic. Engwithan runes have been engraved on the surface of this polished opal. It looks like a scepter finial. Yeah, so we've got all the pieces now. Okay. Ramshackle House. We need to visit the Valian Trading Company too. Maybe we'll do that now. My job is just to guard the crates. I don't ask what's in them. This Valian soldier seems agile and well-trained.
Good day to you.
What do you have? I think I already had a look. Prone reduction, dexterity +2. That's pretty good. Got some decent stuff here. Wild strike bonus. Need that for druids. I'll have to come back at some point. Maybe we should investigate the Valian Trading Company now while we're here. Then go to the Salty Mast and speak to what's his face, and then deal with those thugs. Yeah, I think that will about cover us. So we'll go in. This is where Palagina stormed off earlier after arguing with someone. Anyway. Alright. We are in the Valian Trading Company. We have Liena here. Welcome to the Valian Trading Company.
Good day, stranger.
A young woman stands behind the counter, watching you with quick, intelligent eyes. Welcome. This is your first visit to the Valian Trading Company, is it not? Please, let me know how I can assist you. Her tone is both professional and inquisitive. What is this place? The Valian Trading Company is an association of merchants from the Valian republics. We oversee trade deals and negotiations on behalf of our merchants. She gestures towards the door on her right. This is our warehouse, where we store goods in transit. You have more business to discuss? Yeah, who are you? I'm the assistant manager of this warehouse. Currently, I help Verzano run things, but I'll take over when he retires. Or when the company bosses back home decide it's time for new management. She rolls her eyes. Okay, alright, farewell. That's fair enough, I suppose. Let's have a look around.
Nice and slow.
Including for anything that we might be able to pinch. Esteemed Mestre Verzano, while your ambitions would dignify any son of the republics, your methods do not. The dukes have asked once that you see to the business interests of all of the republics. They are not given to asking twice. Vicentagosti. A shipping manifest listing the cargo of the Principa Mikiamena. 400 shark skins from Rawatai, 20 bales of blackwood from the living lands, and 6 dozen barrels of Adira ale. Bundled navigational charts and nautical maps. And we've got some copper pans and stuff there, which I will take. Thank you very much. And what's in the back here? Apretas! Keep those crates moving! Ooh, tower construction complete. Nice. We can build something else at our stronghold then. Got decent security. Maybe we'll build the Bailey. The Bailey houses various necessities for keeping the stronghold self-sufficient, and it'll allow us to upgrade the grounds further. We'll do that one. That'll be done in 2 days. Very good. Okay. Alright. Valian soldier. It's no accident that the founders of the Valian Trading Company built this warehouse so close to the Salty Mast. For Valians, working abroad is all about returning to the republics with success and prestige.
Quiet.
For immediate transport to Barda, handle with care.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
A lot of unregulated business goes on in Ondra's Gift. That's how we Valians tend to like things anyhow. I'm putting in my time now so I can return home wealthy and successful. Okay.
Shh.
Caution, flammable. And I can actually
I'll get it open.
open
Finished.
that. And I can steal from it too. What do we have in there? Black Song. Nice. Deerwoodens are hardy, but they can't match
Light,
our ambition.
flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Mestre Verzano gives the orders around here. This labourer wipes the sweat from her brow and continues with her tasks. Live specimens do not open.
I've got it. Finished.
Just wait for that
How may I help?
deckhand to move.
Hey. Yeah,
Then I will steal all of this as well.
I'll get it open. Finished.
Okay. Nice. Fine brigandine crossbow and some garnets and a rod, rather.
Yeah.
Very good. Alright. Let's speak to this Mestre Verzano. See what he has to say. A man stands in the corner of the warehouse, directing traffic. Gems wink from the many rings on his fingers as he points and waves at the labourers. His silk clothes, though finely embroidered, aren't new. You notice a couple mended seams around the shoulders and a discreet patch on one elbow.
Hail and well met.
When he sees you, he throws his arms wide in an expansive welcome. Greetings! You have come to the warehouse and headquarters of the Valiant Trading Company. He consults a pocket watch. Some of the gold filigree has chipped away. But you are late. I sent word to the expedition hall yesterday. This delivery cannot wait. He snaps the watch shut. Who was that feathered woman? Ah, you must mean Palagina. She's a paladin in the employ of the Valian embassy. He chuckles. She's a good soldier, but not so good at taking orders. Too hot to temper, I'm afraid. She seemed angry. He laughs again. That is no surprise. She's hot-headed, a woman in a brotherhood of paladins, and touched by the gods in such an unusual way. Something else I can help you with? Or shall I return to my business? Why don't you tell me about what you do here? I am a merchant from Ancenze, the fairest of the Valian republics. Here in Defiance Bay, I run the Valian Trading Company. He gestures at the stacked crates. We ship cargo to and from the republics. We are part of the grandest mercantile organization in the world. Anything you can imagine, we can ship it. He grins. For a fee. I'd like to know more about the Valian Trading Company. We are a confederation of merchants and traders from the republics. He looks proudly around the warehouse. We sell all manner of goods and equipment, and for years we've enjoyed fruitful contracts with many shops, inns, and armorers throughout Defiance Bay. His smile flickers. Is something wrong? It is nothing, he waves a hand. Only that competition has grown especially fierce in recent months. But I suppose this is to be expected, given the legacy, as the locals call it. Okay, and what's that delivery? He tugs at his beard. I must assume, then, that you are not from the company I contacted at the expedition hall. He waves a hand. But you are here, and they are not. It is a bag of bitter squash seeds, which are prized for their medicinal properties. Few merchants in Defiance Bay deal in them, but those who do know their value. Seems simple enough. Why ask me? A frown distorts his meticulous goatee. My own couriers have been robbed and beaten these past weeks. It would seem that some of my competitors resent my success. In any case, you are not a known associate. You will be left alone. And if not, he shrugs and grins, you look like you could handle yourself. And as for your integrity, I suppose I will just have to trust you, as you will have to trust my assurances that you won't find a buyer outside of my contact. All right, I'll do it. He claps his hands together. Excellent. Now, deliver this package to a man named Gareth at the Goose and Fox in Copper Lane. He will know what to do with it. He slips a bag of pebbly seeds into your hand. Return to me when you are done, and I shall see to your payment.
Welcome.
Verzano checks his battered pocket watch. Better deliver that package, no? Business such as this is best concluded quickly. Okay, farewell. You have anything else
Gods
to say?
keep you.
No, okay. So, we have to deliver this package to Gareth in Copper Lane, and that is of these bitter squash seeds. This bag is filled with dozens of small black oblong seeds. Verzano told me that they have certain medicinal properties. Very good. Alright. Well, we can leave the Valian Trading Company now then. And we'll go to the Salty Mast. And then go deal with those thugs. We need to speak to Maya here anyway.
I'll see what I can find.
Now that we've confronted those thugs that were harassing the patrons. Hello, Maya.
Hail and well met.
Always good to have a few more warm bodies in here. Any progress with those thugs? Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. I hear you've been raising prices. What else am I supposed to do? I have to provide certain measures for my employees and their clients, especially with so many Hollowborn in the district. And with the price of bitter squash as high as it is, I've got no choice but to raise mine. She taps your chest with a finger. And don't get me started on cutthroat business. Not with the Dominels carrying on the way they do. Okay, so I could convince her. Maybe I could go speak with the Dominels. I have, I am trying to ingratiate myself with them. And I am doing some favors for them, so maybe that could work out in my favor. I could potentially leverage that. But it might be worth just talking with them. I can always change my mind, I suppose. Then let your clients and courtesans buy their own... Yeah, no. I'll go speak with the Dominels about their bitter squash prices. She raises her arms. It's your neck. Bracanta Dominel would be the easiest to persuade. She handles the family books. With any luck, you can find her at their manor over in Brackenbury. Just watch your step around her. Watch your step around all of them. Okay. Well, I'll do that. I've done a favor for Bracanta, so maybe she'll be inclined to help me. And this is Wade. Let's speak to him. Can't a man drink in peace? Darren boarded a Valian ship. He left Defiance Bay. No. I'm not going to lie for his peace of mind. Your son is dead. Darren was defending one of the women here from a couple of thugs. Wade seems to stare through you. My boy died while I was here? Oda, my wife. She always said I'd come to no good, but I never thought... I could just say yes. There's a resolve requirement I don't meet. You need to tell Otto what happened. That can't be changed now. You have to decide to move forward with your life. No, you need to tell Otto what happened. What's the use? It's over. Our son is dead. She'll never have me back. This is where I belong. Oh, you're pathetic. Pathetic, man. Fine, I'll leave you alone. Alright. Dropkick of a dad. Darren deserved better. Poor Darren. Alright, let's go deal with those thugs down this way. And I'll just need to inch my way forward. There we go. Walder Three Fingers. 4 people stand gathered around what appears to be a wooden chest. One of them, a grizzled and rough-looking character, looks up at you and then sneers. Took a wrong turn somewhere, did ya? Best turn around and walk on. There's a sudden snapping sound from the direction of the chest, and a second, smaller man lets out a frustrated groan. Damn it, that's the second lockpick. He looks up at you and stills. Oh. Walder rolls his eyes, then turns to you. You've walked down your last pier, mate. Don't know why I gave them Aussie accents, but anyway. Alright. Now we need to actually deal with them. Now that we're in combat, let's get her to change sides. Get you to daze them. You can run forward. Just like run there. Aloth, you need to do something. Just do something, Aloth. Seriously, man. Just do something. Kana, you can shoot Walder. Aloth, I'll get you to run forward. So I just need them to... Yeah, perfect. And now let's put... that seal there. As long as everyone's doing something, and that's good. And now we can do that next. And I have convinced one of them to join my side. And you can shoot him, I guess. Okay, and why don't we use iconic projection? I just need to move it. There we go. Let's do that. Oh, how did Walder get around the back? That wasn't intended. I thought I had him locked down. Use that. Can't summon anything just yet. Let's use Necrotic Lance on... Actually, no, let's finish off as many as we can here. I need to... In fact, Connor, you need to get in. And I need to get away from him. Even if it's a disengagement attack, it's worth it. So I just have to GTFO. Yeah, let's finish him off. You can use that now. Heal everyone up. And let's use Mind Blade. Oh, he's really going for me. Oh, he got jibbed. Absolutely destroyed. And I can potentially use... Oh, actually, no, sorry. I do want to use that one. Kana, you can switch... Actually, maybe just stay with your big sword. Does good damage. There's one thug at the back there. Oh, and actually, Kana, you should summon the drakes. Ah, not even necessary, really. Let's just go kill him. Cool, nice.
Sure.
All hands on deck. Addendum added. Get a bunch of drugs and other things. Very nice. Surrounded by scattered planks, it isn't clear whether this skiff has been half-built and abandoned or cannibalized for lumber. Well, anyway. Alright, let's open this chest. This sea chest bears a large embossed sigil of a ship, and the word Fortinero beneath it in gilded letters. It's held shut by a heavy brass padlock. Alright, well, let's unlock it. After a little bit of work, the lock turns with a satisfying clunk, and you're able to pull away the padlock. Open the chest. The sea chest contains a sea captain's hat and a finely wrought rapier, and nothing else. It seems Captain Fortinero greatly values his hat. I will take the hat and rapier. Thank you very much. So we have now got Fortinero's rapier. Light and fast rapiers are precise weapons favored by urban duelists. They are not known for being especially powerful, but a skilled wielder can rely on rapiers to accurately land blows. A large and vibrantly colored Valian sea captain's hat with matching feather. Very good. Alright. Let's go back to Marcino then. Who was down on one of these docks from memory. It's a wonder we didn't riddle our bow full of holes trying to anchor near those cursed Adra levees. The sailor gives you a once-over, sizing you up.
I'm on the trail.
Size away, my friend. Not going to help you. I think he was on this pier from memory. Could be wrong. There he is. Alright.
Gods keep you.
Marcino fidgets nervously. He grins hopefully at you. Any luck finding the captain's chest? Yes, here you are. Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know what to say. He blinks, glancing down at the sea chest. This is lighter than I expected. But never mind that. You saved my life, friend. Truly, I owe you one. Here, the week's wages, just like I promised. You know, I did just save your life. Oh, of course. Let me think. Oh, I know. You can have this. He reaches for an amulet around his neck and hands it to you. It's all I have. Hope it brings you some luck. So we get minor positive Defiance Bay, 300 copper, and a drinking horn of moderation. Nice. Beware, Fortinero. Okay, I don't know why he's saying that, but anyway. Cool. And now we go deal with, I think that Braggin guy up there is the owner of the dagger. I think he's the one who killed Darren. So we'll go and deal with him. Drop a save here. Oh, and let's check Fortinero's rapier. And that's the hat there. Oh, that's not bad. And a drinking horn of moderation. +2 intellect while endurance is above 50%. That's not bad. 2 intellect, 1 resolve. Healing bonus. Fortitude, reflex, and will. Yeah, give that to him. To Durance. Make his intellect 19. Could be good. Oh no, he's already got +2 intellect. I think you can only get 1 set of bonuses. Yeah, okay, so no point giving him that. Unless I give the hat to someone else, but that's his hat. That's Durance's hat. Can't give Durance's hat away. Maybe Kana? I don't know, I'll think about it. Have a think about it. Alright, let's set this up, because we know...
Yes?
We know what's going to happen. Put you there.
Hey.
Put you right in the middle of them.
What?
And I'll leave...
Yes?
Maybe put you there just to stop them.
Ready, Watcher.
You can stand here, I guess. You can stand here.
Yeah.
I'll stand back.
Yes?
Alof can
Don't
stand
you
back
have
as well.
Other
Alright.
matters to attend? Hey.
I got as much right to stand here as the guys going into that whorehouse. If they don't like what I got to say, they can go someplace else. Show him the dagger you found on Darren. This belonged to you? That's mine, all right. And no one touches my dagger and lives. Save yourself the trouble. For a little coin, you can keep your dagger and your pride. Fine, here, let's keep this between us. Topaz. No, I don't want to... I thought I'd actually get paid a decent amount. A topaz is crap. Oh, did I forget to quick save? Mother bugger. I can just kill him. Let's just kill him. We'll just attack him. Yeah, we can switch to the flail. And yeah, let's just knock him down. Cool. You can attack him. You can attack him. You can attack him too. You can daze them all. Mind Blade that one. And nice. It's just justice being served. That's all it is. That's all that's happening. Shoot. Now you go for him. Now. Nice.
Following.
Nice. Cool. That deals with Bragan there. Waterlogged grimoire. Take that. Let's take all of that. And I will drop a quick save there. But I do just want to load the autosave. I want to see what happens if we... I imagine it will just be... maybe I did quick save, but it didn't move it to the top. Anyway, doesn't matter. I just want to see what happens if I converse with him first instead.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's just see. Yep, you murdered a boy. What the hell are you talking about? Even if I did kill some runt, you've got nothing to prove it. Oh, don't I? I've got this dagger. And no one's had... Okay, so we just attack him. I think it leads to the same outcome, so that's fine. Whatever. Happy to take his topaz and then kill him anyway. That's what he deserves. For stabbing some poor boy. And for trying to harass that prostitute, of course, as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Where to next? We've cleared a lot of Ondra's Gift. I think we've done everything, actually. Oh, just the lighthouse. We haven't done the lighthouse. We can maybe see about doing that now. Although I might need to rest to heal myself up. But everything else here we've done.
Hail and well met.
Alright. Do we go in? Maybe we go in. Oh, I'll drop a quick save though. It's unlocked. Dare I? At least assess what kind of enemies we're dealing with here. Go to the lighthouse and find the source of the howling noise. Cool.
And what does the flame reveal?
This lighthouse is a lot bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside.
Found something.
Hello. What do we have here? Some silver fenning.
Nice and quiet.
A patina of filth and dead barnacles reaches almost to the ceiling. The glass is completely opaque with grime and salt.
I'll get it open. Finished.
Oh! Okay. Shades. I don't like shades or spectres. They're a pain to deal with. Bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Okay. That's not good. That is not good. Let's just at least get them all attacking something. I don't have too many spells left either.
Hey.
Maybe this was a mistake. Can we convert the Spectre? Let's try. Oh. Try that. Oh. Oh, I got knocked down. I'm down and out for the fight. That's no good. That's a lot of specters. My goodness. Connor, can you summon some skeletons, maybe? This is too many for me to deal with, I think. When I don't have all my spells and stuff available. Yeah, I think we'll need to reload. We're just getting stomped. Alright, let's go from the quick save. We'll come back for the lighthouse later. Once once I've rested and have all my spells back. Alright. In that case then, we'll go back to Copper Lane, I suppose, to hand some of these quests in. Or maybe back to Brackenbury to speak to the Dominels. Or actually, first things first. We'll give that back to Dunstan in the first fires. At the Crucible Keep. And we just need to make sure that we don't do any other quests for the Crucible Knights. You can get locked out of the other factions if you progress too far down any particular faction's quest tree. But we can do this first quest, no problem. Oldmar. Oldmar. Dunstan was over here somewhere from memory. There he is. Alright. So, let's speak to Dunstan. Something else on your mind? I think this is what you've been looking for. Commander Cleaver said you're working with an animancer to build Forge Knights.
So much for his talk of secrecy. Aye, I'm building Cleaver's Metal Warriors. He says they're what we need to keep order in Defiance Bay, so...
Dunstan massages his temples, leaving soot streaks on the side of his face. He shrugs and shakes his head. How are you creating these Forge Knights? Suits of armor and souls. Cleaver's had me repairing and reinforcing unused armor for months now, just so we can fill them with some poor sod's essence. He wipes his shining brow. As long as that scholar girl's got her numbers right, infusing the armor with a soul won't be that hard, but that's not what bothers me. And you need Viana's research to complete them? She's been working out a method to transfer the souls into the armor. Getting the process just right is critical. He holds up one hand. Bind the souls too tightly, and you get something like those flesh constructs at the sanitarium, barely bright enough to avoid walking into a wall. He raises his other hand. But bind them too loosely, and they'll be too self-aware for their own good. Mad killers in metal bodies. And you disagree with Cleaver about the Forge Knights? I disagree with him on near about everything, and this is no exception. These Forge Knights won't solve our manpower problem. He can call them what he wants, but they aren't knights. Doesn't take Itumark's nose to smell the trouble here. A group that can't stand together is headed for a fall. He folds his arm and looks at the ground. And don't get me started on the other problem. Those souls he's bought to power the Forge Knights? Cleaver keeps telling himself that they come from willing donors, but he knows better. There's a reason you have to buy souls through less than legal channels. We should be clearing those scavengers off the road, not doing business with them. Enough about the Forge Knights. If only. Well, in any event, I think this is what you've been looking for. Have the research.
That's what Cleaver's been looking for anyway. If you found it, I guess I've got to start.
Dunstan scratches his beard. You don't sound too happy about this. I'm not, and I've made it clear to Cleaver that this is a mistake. Trying to harness souls like this, it's a crime against the gods, and it's bound to earn us more trouble than it saves. But Cleaver's given me his orders, so I've got to build these things as best I can. Anyway, Cleaver's told me I'm to sell you any arms or armor you might want. You won't find better anywhere in Defiance Bay, I can promise you that.
Now, time to see if that Valian was worth all that blood and copper.
He turns to his forge, hammer in hand. He takes a polished breastplate and goes to work.
I'll be damned. To be honest, even I wasn't expecting it to work this well. Back to it. Cleaver will want me to finish the rest of them. And it sounded like he has a job for you, too.
Dunstan folds his arms as he surveys his handiwork, wipes the sweat from his brow. Show me what you've got for sale, Dunstan. The White Spire, a two-handed S-stock. Grants Blizzard 3 per rest, inflicts disorienting for 5 seconds on hit. Cool. That's not bad. Heldrick's Coat. That's also not bad. There's some decent stuff here. Forge Master's Gloves. Grants Firebrand. Summon Weapon. Oh, cool. Shod in Faith. Grants Consecrated Ground when hit by a critical hit once per encounter. That's pretty good. That seems quite good. But expensive though. I've only got 5,000 gold left, so I'll have to come back maybe. Tongues of flame lick at the forge, hissing with smoke as hot as a dragon's breath. Alright. Well, let's go speak with Commander Cleaver. I'm not going to take his next quest. I think he was up in the war room, right? From memory. But I am curious just to speak with him.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Was there more you needed me to do?
Dunstan will complete the first squad of Forge Knights in no time. Now the High Justice will want to have his Forge Masters at Fleetbreaker Castle create more. I've made a copy of Viana's research, and the High Justice has sent a courier to Anslog's Compass to retrieve it. The dozens have gotten too active for the courier to come to Defiance Bay. And after Viana's kidnapping, we've got to assume they know about our plans. That's why I'm sending you to deliver the research. You shouldn't be recognizable to the dozens. Yet.
Not much the dozens do recognize, other than things that make them feel threatened. But after this, I expect they'll learn of your association with us, and they won't be too happy about it. Neither will the Dominils. He snorts. They're trying to expand the family business, and they resent us for standing in the way. I need someone who can think quickly if the situation demands it. You've got a sharp tongue, but a sharper mind, Kasemir. Now I need to think about this. I can appreciate caution, but just remember where the real power in Defiance Bay lies. We're doing the work of the Duke, after all. Alright. So I'll leave the Crucible Knights. That'll be the last interaction I have with them, I suppose. And I guess we'll go to... Brackenbury. All right. Copper Lane, Heritage Hill. Yeah, we'll go to Okay. And we need to speak to
Well met, friend.
Nadine. Hang on, it wasn't Nadine, was it? It was Nance, wasn't it? Mittel's friend Nance is an animancer. Yeah, I don't know who Nance is.
Gods keep you.
Well, let's just see.
Hail, traveler.
It's nice to see you and all, but I really need to focus on my studies. Are you the animancer who's been buying relics from Imital? I don't know who you're talking about, but I work with theories, not rocks and potsherds. Potsherds? Potsherds? I don't know. Anything else? She looks eager to return to her studies. Okay, I guess not then. Must be someone in the sanitarium. I'll have to go inside and have a look. Hey, Cyril. You should have seen the looks on these nobles' faces when I moved in. Fair enough. Well, good to see she's doing well for herself. Anyway, we'll go into House Dominel now. Speak with the guard. Old Raymond doesn't know what hit him. You sure took Raymond down a notch. Good. Your business is with the Dominels now, not me. I'll let you know when I have more work for you. Okay. And I have no answers. If there's nothing else, be on your way. Tell the guards you're a distant cousin. He winks. They'll understand. Okay. I can't remember where I got up to in all the Dominel stuff anyway. We share a mutual acquaintance in Brackenbury, do we? Oh, the doorman. The business is with the Dominels, yeah, okay, alright. I guess I can go upstairs as I see fit. There's Bracanta. Very good. Okay. Speak with her.
Well met, friend.
Back again! If only my husband returned so quickly. I don't know what that one is. I've dealt with Kolfek. That makes me very glad indeed. She draws one crimson fingernail to her lips. Tell me about it. Don't leave out a single detail. She nibbles the tip of her fingernail. I thrashed that sorry fool within an inch of his life. Now, I gave him a solid beating, and I think he's learned his lesson. A small smile curls the corner of her lips. Consider me a satisfied customer. She slips a pouch under your belt, and any time you want to come back, you can have a look at my special wares. Nice. Cool.
Greetings.
Back again. If only my husband returned so quickly. Now that I've helped you out, how about you make bitter squash more affordable for Mayor's lot? Fair enough. I never let it be said that I don't give as much as I get. Oh, okay, well that was easy. Easy enough to convince her. And she sells some decent stuff too. What do we have here? Ooh, +3 dexterity. And +2 dexterity. Finishing blow. Ah, that's for rogues. Okay. Both of those are for rogues. Okay, alright. Report to Mayor at the brothel. Yeah, that's fine. Gedmar Dominel. I don't remember. Lord Dominel will speak with you now. Lord Gedmar Dominel is a man of presence. He wears finery in the style of Adira nobility, yet there are scars across his knuckles and burns on his neck that few highborn bear.
My son mentioned that you might come seeking work and advancement. I believe we can work out an arrangement. However, you must understand that such an arrangement will no doubt put you in opposition to the Knights of the Crucible, and to a lesser degree, the Dozens.
I don't mind ruffling a few feathers, but I think we'll probably reload, because I think I still have a quest to do for the dozens, don't I? I can't remember. A quick mind is more useful to me than a quick tongue. Let's hope you know the difference.
Know my terms before we proceed.
We'll just go through that quickly. I have no use for you, yeah, so you only get one chance to accept his offer. So I'll just do that in a bit, because I can't remember if I've done the quest for the dozens. I'll need to visit them in Copper Lane to check if I have. Alright. So that is Brackenbury. We can go back to the Salty Mast and tie that one off. And that will finish supply and demand. Oh, Thristwin. He's waiting at the inn. That's this inn, I think. Charred Barrel. And then we need to go to the Sanitarium, and then we'll go to Copper Lane. There he is. Alright. Howdy, Thristwin.
Hail and well met.
The fancy elf eyes you and your pack. Did you do it? Did you get the medallion from Cyril? I'm not giving you the medallion, Twin Elms, moderate negative. No. I got the medallion, yes. Thristwin's eyes are as wide and round as the artifact in his hands. You've given my people a gift we couldn't possibly repay. I'll do the best I can, though. He shoves a bag of coin into your hands. This is everything I have. Take it, please. This isn't quite everything you have. No. Thank you. I think that's probably fine. You'll always be an honored guest among the shattering spear. Farewell. He hurries out of the inn, his fancy cloak dragging on the ground. Twin Elms, minor positive. Oh, maybe I can get his cloak. Maybe let's see what else he'll give me. I should ask for the most reward. I mean, that's how I've been playing this Cipher, you know, so let's be consistent, I suppose. Alright, Thristwin.
Good day to you.
I got the medallion, and it's not quite everything you have. Of course, he slides the rings off of his fingers and shrugs off the fancy robe. This never really fit me anyway. Take it with my blessing. So we only get slight positive reputation. But we get more stuff, which is cool. Got the Cloak of Many Feathers. +1 dexterity, +2 athletics. Oh, that's not so bad.
Sure.
Taxes collected. We lost 45 to bandits, but we earned 893. Nice. Alright. 8,000. Cool. Yeah, we got 2,000 copper for that. And the Cloak of Many Feathers. Who's this Nonton guy again? I remember speaking to him. Gods keep you. Is that the one who came here? I don't remember. Anyway, name sounds familiar. He might have been from that first wooden village. Okay, now let's go to the sanitarium.
Huh?
Alright. I need to find this Nance person. Head Warden Ethelmer. Audmer, maybe? May as well
Hail,
ask.
traveler.
Nope. Not you.
Hail, traveler.
Are you the animancer who's been buying relics from Imitil? There's a large and rather notorious black market for uncatalogued Engwithan relics. I stay far away from it. Okay. Must be someone here. Ah, Nance. Okay. There we go.
How do you do?
An elderly woman peruses the shelves with a quickness and an energy that belie her age. I'm afraid I don't practice anymore, child. Too busy with my research. I'm surprised I haven't spoken to her before. What do you do here? I'm an animancer. Used to venture on all kinds of underfunded and ill-fated trips out of the expedition hall when I was your age, but lately I found research better suited to my current pace. She pats a creaking knee and laughs. Nance regards you with bright, intelligent eyes. Can I help you with something else? Yeah, tell me more about the sanitarium. It's the official center of animancy in Defiance Bay. Founded in 2729, and before you get saucy, no, I wasn't around at the time. It was built to treat the ailments of the mind and soul. Important sort of place to have in a growing city, and its construction marked the end of the animancy slowdown that followed the Bale Reach accident. The Bale Reach accident. Tell me about that. She shakes her head. A terrible setback for the discipline. A researcher working outside the Bale Marsh shattered the souls of a dozen volunteers. Her voice lowers to a growl. Of course, we'll never know exactly what went wrong, because the mob tore him to pieces. This mishap bears some of the blame for the slower pace of research in the 2.5 decades that followed, but it also helped concentrate practicing animancers here, in Defiance Bay. Well, anyway, Imitil sent me. He said you'd be interested in these scepter pieces we found. That chatty old fishwife's been blabbing about me, I see. She laughs and rolls her eyes. Never trust your secrets to a man with so much salt in his beard. Anyway, let's see what you've got. Nance examines the scepter, her eyes hooded by crinkled flesh. Imitil told you true. I'll buy this. Unfortunately, a broken scepter isn't as valuable as he may have led you to believe. She steals a glance at your face, but her fingers tighten around the piece in her hands. I'll take it off you for 500. You seem a little too excited. What aren't you telling me? Nonsense. This could easily be repaired by someone with the proper skills. Now let's go for the perception one. The corners of her mouth twitch upward. Sharper than Imitil, I see. The truth is, I could repair the scepter. She runs her fingers along one of the patterned pieces. It's broken, sure enough, but the pieces themselves are in good condition. Making it whole again is a matter of alchemy. Expensive alchemy. I've got to soak the broken ends in a fiend's blood compound to reconnect them. Never mind the embalming work to restore the enchantments. She eyes you. I could do it to the tune of 1,800 pounds. I'll be back later. Let's talk about the scepter pieces. I'd be happy to repair the scepter, but it's going to cost 1,800 pounds. The process requires advanced alchemy, and those ingredients don't come cheap. What if I go with the lore option? Instead of the perception one. I think the outcome will be the same. But I'm just curious if I get a better price.
Good day to you.
I'll just go through all that. Yeah, nonsense. This could easily be repaired by someone with the proper skills. Her eyes flash under their sagging lids. I've got the skills all right, and you know more than the average relic hunter, I see. Still the same price. I'll be back later. What's my resolve? 6, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna hit that 21, or 16 or 13 or whatever it was. Even if I use something to boost resolve. I don't even know what I have that boosts resolve. It's perception. Deflection, constitution. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, that one, that's -4 resolve. Yeah, I don't know. I doubt we can do it. We may as well just pay the money. Oh, I don't know why I reloaded that quick save. That was unnecessary. Anyway, but we'll pay her the 1,800 pounds, see what we get out of it.
Hail, traveler.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Put the scepter back together. Oh, actually, I'll do it this way. Yeah, okay. Put the scepter back together. Take your 1800 pounds. I expect you'll want to watch and see that your money's put to good use. Better get comfortable then. She lays out an array of powders, potions, and other obscure ingredients on her desk. After what feels like hours, she returns to the main hall with you and presents the scepter. Looking at it, you'd never know it had been broken in the first place. This may be the finest work I've ever done, if I may say so, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. Examining a piece like that is a dream come true for someone in my field. She gazes at it wistfully. Take good care of it. Ingwithan scepter. Okay. Is it any good? That's the question. Better be good. Ingwithan scepter fast. Well, let's look at Aloth. So, it is... It's got a speed enchantment. That's the only thing it's got going for it. Faster attack speed. So it is slightly better than his current scepter. So, on that basis alone, I'll keep it. Is it worth 1800 pounds, though? Probably not. But anyway, I'll keep it. Alright. Let's go to Copper Lane. So I think that's the next stop, isn't it? Yeah, deliver the package to Gareth. We got to go back to Maya as well. We'll go to Copper Lane first. Yeah, okay. It's back to Copper Lane. Goose and Fox is where he is, I think. Alright. It was Gareth. It's the name of the fellow. There he is, but let's speak to Bishop first.
How do you do?
No, he doesn't have anything to say. Okay. Gareth. A man skulks near the bar. He seems like he's trying to blend in with the wood paneling, and he watches the other patrons out of the corner of his eye. He gives you a quick nod as you approach. What do you do here? Me? I'm just minding my own business. Right. Of course, you're standing by yourself in the corner of a tavern, and you're not drinking anything. Not suspicious at all. Gareth's nervous eyes dart around the room. Keep it down, will you? I really am here to do business, but it's the kind of thing that requires discretion, and unless a mutual friend has sent you to me, that's all I've got to say on the subject. Alright.
Hello.
He peels his gaze away from the bar. Yeah? Verzano has a delivery for you. He glances around and snatches the pouch from you. Keep your voice down, will you? The Dominels have spies everywhere. He tucks the pouch away. You tell Verzano this is the last time I'm buying from him. This is getting too dangerous for me. Did I just do something illegal? No. He grins weakly. Tell me what you know about the Dominels. I don't think I've heard of them. The more important thing is making sure they don't hear of you. They're old Brackenbury stock, but these days the Dominels are known for their business activities, most of which involve some degree of bribery, extortion, theft, or murder. And what do they have to do with this exactly? You have no idea, do you? Let's just say that the Dominels have exclusive rights to trade certain merchandise within the city. Verzano likes to make some extra coin from time to time by dealing in the same merchandise, undercutting the competition, he says. Tell me what was in that pouch. Bitter squash seeds. They interrupt pregnancies. Even though they're not exactly legal, many folk nowadays prefer them to the risk of hollowborn, or celibacy. He pulls a wry frown. Okay, are we done? Yeah, we're done. Now get out of here before... Oh, that's no good. A woman swaggers in, her polished boots thwacking the floor with slow, deliberate steps. A crooked sneer warps her smooth face. Gareth, I'm hurt. You promised to buy only from me. What's a girl to think? Gareth bows, his knees knocking together. Please, my lady, I was just explaining that I don't do business with anyone else. Except this one last time, right? Dana crosses her arms and rocks back on her heels. There's always one more deal. Until you run out of credit, that is. Dana turns and regards you, looking you up and down. And just who are you? You don't exactly look like a seed dealer. Aloth glances at Gareth. I think that's a compliment. Can stay silent. No one to be trifled with. I'll get slight positive with House Dominel. I think let's go with that. No one to be trifled with. Her grin widens. I just might have a use for someone like you. Verzano put you up to this, didn't he? That old fool's on a sinking ship, and he's determined to drag anyone who gets close enough down with him. She eyes the trembling Gareth. Gareth here knew better, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I'll also give you a chance to get even with the imbecile who's been playing us both. She narrows her eyes. What do you say to killing Verzano? Why would I want... Well, Why would I want to do that? Why wouldn't you? He's used you to do his dirty work, and without telling you anything about what you were carrying, or who you were crossing. She taps a finger to her jaw, and her voice slows. Of course, I'd also consider it a personal favor, and House Dominel is never stingy with its friends. She glances at Gareth. The loyal ones, anyway. Tell me about the Dominels. I don't know whether to be relieved or insulted. We're one of the wealthiest merchant families in Defiance Bay. Let's just say, however, that some of our business practices are not officially sanctioned. Gareth groans and stifles a sob. This might start a fight, but it may not. I just want to see. What if I kill you instead? I've got a sharp and ready blade here that says you won't. And even if you did, you'd have all of House Dominel howling for your blood. She speaks carefully. I guarantee that's not a problem you want. Let's see how tough you are. Yeah, alright, I'll do it. She nods. We don't forget a favor any sooner than we forget a betrayal. You take care of this, and I'll see to it that my family knows your name. Alright, well, what better way to ingratiate myself with the Dominels than help them out? And Gareth's gone. So we have to return to Verzano in Ondra's Gift, which is exactly where we're going anyway. To speak with Mayor at the Salty Mast, which we'll probably do first. But let's just check to see what's going on with the dozens. Still the stones added. The quest expires in 2 days. 15% experience, 5 mossy rocks, copper and a minor item. Apuhilo farmers in the Iximitil Plains discovered a large and elaborate ring of small Ardra pillars in a secluded southern valley. Though presumed to be connected to the Ingwithans in some way, the pillars do not appear to be connected to any ruins. However, since the site was discovered, farmers from up to 50 miles away have gone missing, eventually discovered days or weeks later in the Ring of Stones, permanently petrified. As the Apuhilo have little experience with Ardra pillars, they are calling upon Red Serens, Dirwoodens, and Glanfathans for help. No companions at the stronghold. Well, can I send a companion to the stronghold? Have to be at the stronghold. Well, I guess I cannot do that quest then, which is a shame. Oh, actually, I can, but I have to do a certain thing first. I have to complete that Verzano quest first, I think. And then I think from memory Pallegina will join, that I can send her to do it. Alright, I don't remember where we got up to. I'm looking for work.
I do have something, if you don't mind stepping on the toes of the Crucible Knights. Come to think of it, the Dominels won't be too pleased either.
They've never liked seeing someone with nicer things than them.
Oh yeah, on second thought, I'm not ready for this yet. He looks you up and down and grunts. If you decide you're ready to get your hands dirty with a real expedition, you know where to find me.
I do have something.
Yeah, okay, alright. So I have done all the quests then, so I can join the Dominels now, and it should all be fine. I don't know if I lose access to the traders from the other factions. I hope not. But anyway, if we do, we do. Back to Ondra's gift. We'll go to the Salty Mast first. Oh, that's a lot of fog.
Gods keep you.
She raises an eyebrow, dusting her hands on her apron. What's the news this time? The Dominels have agreed to lower the price of bitter squash just for you. Maya smiles, revealing rows of large, dagger-sharp teeth. That's news worth celebrating, and I'll see that the rest of the district can afford to celebrate too. Take some coppers and enjoy yourself. Her smile widens. And should you choose to have your fun here, enjoy my special discount. If you just need some rest, the room is yours for free. Nice. Major positive reputation. We get some copper and some experience. Might as well have a drink or two. This seems like as good a place as any to pick up a few sordid secrets and sundry diseases at that. Now, just what can I do for a strapping lad like yourself? A knowing grin warps her blue markings. Alright, well, nothing for the moment. Maybe we go speak to Aifra. And then we'll go speak to Verzano. They may not be in there actually, they might have moved to the Salty Mast. Yeah, they're gone. They're probably in the Salty Mast somewhere. Alright, I'll go speak to Verzano and then maybe go back to the Salty Mast and look for them. Okay.
Welcome.
Were you able to deliver the package? You'd better explain why you sent me into a trap and fast. If you told me the Dominels were after you, you could have saved us both a lot of trouble. You didn't tell me things would get messy. I charge extra for that. Yeah. The Dominels were there. Verzano's eyes fly open, and he tugs at his beard. I was so careful, always following the Vela Vita. They couldn't have known. Well. Oh, Palagina's here.
Well, well. Is this your last day among the living, Verzano?
Verzano wrings his hands. Your timing is impeccable, Della Palagina. The Dominels are after me. Please, you've got to stop them.
As if any of this were ever in my hands. The Republics considered your business worth protecting based on its success. That success depended on cooperation with the locals, like House Dominel. You've lost that. And the favor of the Dukes.
Palagina snorts and her golden eyes narrow. let's not interrupt. No, let's interrupt actually. What's the meaning of this?
The meaning's simple. Verzano's cut off. Shut out. His fate is left to the Dominels, and whatever unlucky friends he may still have in Defiance Bay.
Verzano falls to his knees and clasps his hands together. Have mercy, Pallegina. I don't stand a chance against the Dominels. He bites a trembling lip. I've brought failure and shame on myself, but you can't mean to watch your countrymen die like a dog.
Verzano. Why are you wasting your precious breath on me? My orders come through the ambassador, and through the ambassador from people you should be honored ever gave a moment's thought to whether you live or die.
Pallegina stares at Verzano for a long moment. The nictitating membranes of her eyes slide out and back before she continues. That's a cool word.
You don't seem like the sort to petition the gods to keep him out of hell. So why not cry mercy to the one person in this room with the power to grant it?
She turns her attention to you and raises her feathered eyebrows expectantly. I intend to protect Verzano from the Dominels. Verzano, you're on your own. I'm leaving after you pay me what I'm owed. It's not the Dominels he needs to be worried about.
Do as you will. He's no longer my concern.
She turns her feathered head in your direction. Okay, well, I'll just attack him. I'd said I would for the Dominels anyway, so... Ah, and look who's here to help me. Perfection. Dana saunters through the door. Flanked by a squad of Dominel foot soldiers, she lets her gloved hand rest on the hilt of her weapon. Dana leans against the door jamb. Looks like we're just in time. Please, don't let me interrupt. She wiggles her slender fingers against her hilt. I'd rather not soil my new gloves anyway. So we get moderate positive with House Dominel. And we have a few Valian soldiers to deal with. Guess we'll shoot you. Go after you. And you can... I don't know, maybe you can... Charm. Did that not work?
No.
Oh, this is a slaughter. Go attack. Go attack him. Jibbed. Nice. Very good. Nicely done. House Dominel could always use friends like you, you know. Next time you find yourself in Brackenbury, talk to my brother, Abrakan. He should have a job or two. She whistles to her guards, and they follow her out of the warehouse. So we get minor positive and some experience. Nice. Alright. Let's loot up. Forgiveness, a unique pistol. That is what I was looking for. Deal with that in a bit, but the rest of it can all go. This fancy pocket watch once belonged to Verzano. It'll go in the stash. In the stash. In you go. Very good. Alright. Now, let's have a look. Let's have a look at that, that pistol. So, compared with our current one, the Disappointer, it is the same interrupt, but more damage, 31 to 43. And it's got speed, damaging 1, and DR reduction instead of accurate 1. And the accurate one was just to offset the... I think this had a terrible enchantment on it first or something. I remember I had to offset it. But now I've got this great new weapon. It has a 6 DR bypass as well. So I will take that. Thank you very much. This one can go in the stash. Now I've got Verzano's pistol. Very good. And... yeah, Keel was a constable in the small dear wooden village of Maiden Falls. A good man who fulfilled his duties honourably. He often found himself in violent confrontations with passing ruffians and mercenaries come to the village to exploit the nearby ruins. Wiry, with a boyish face and an awkward gait, offenders rarely took Keel seriously. They would mock him, telling him there was no way he was going to take them to jail. "You're right," Keel would reply. "I bring forgiveness." So, we can... it's currently got damaging 1, which isn't that great. We could upgrade it to fine, which is going to cost some stuff, but it'll add accuracy. We could also add a secondary damage and a slaying thing. I don't know what the most useful damage is. I'm going to have to look that up. Kith is probably the most useful slaying enchantment. Anyway, I'll have to consider that. I'll need to look that up and have a think about that. But that's good. That's a quest done. Happy with that. Good outcome for us. And we leveled up as well, or some of us did. So, I guess we'll get mechanics to level 8. Very good. And powers. Ooh. I'm going to need to think about this. Maybe I won't level up just yet. I'll think about how I want to do that. And we can do that in the next episode, maybe. But that's good. Very, very good. Alright, well, we might leave it there, guys. Thank you for joining me. As always, I hope you have enjoyed the episode. It's good to get back into Pillars of Eternity. I really like this game. It's a fun game. It's got a lot going for it. I'd highly recommend you play it. The second game is also excellent. Didn't sell as well as this one, but it's very, very good. Just going to check actually the salty mast, and just see what the go is here. See if that Aphra person is around anywhere. Doesn't look like it. No, not on the bottom floor, maybe the top floor. If not, they've probably just disappeared. Yeah, must have just disappeared. Anyway, that's alright. Well, we'll leave it there. Oh no, there's Aphra. I'll be sure to put in a good word for you with Wenin. We get minor positive with the dozens. Oh, that's cool. Great. So a little bit of free reputation there, not bad. Anyway, we will leave it there for now. Thank you all for joining me. I hope to see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want me to keep it going with this campaign. Obviously, the last episode was recorded and uploaded a while ago, but I would like to keep continuing it, so I'll, do it when I have time. I get very busy with work and building a house and doing all sorts of other things, so things are busy, but yeah, we'll see how I go timing-wise. Anyway, see you all in the next one. As always, take care, have fun.